Wait, don't scroll. Something is about to happen this July that could completely shock millions of Americans receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. And no one is telling you the full story. Some of you might see 2 payments in your account, but others, you might see nothing at all. Confused? You should be. That's why I'm here. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly who gets what, when, and why July 2025 is unlike any other month. I'm not just reading headlines. I'm showing you what's happening behind the scenes, backed by official calendars, statements, and even leaked payment data. Stick with me to the end, because there's a twist in this story that affects your budget, your planning, and potentially your entire summer.
This July, Social Security recipients will receive 2 payments instead of the unusual one. The government has announced that this peak include those on Social Security at the SSI, and VA vendors. This double payment is the snake in the bank accounts of many Americans starting in July, a surprising move that many are owning on July surprise. This one, July surprise. But why exactly is this happening? The decision issue to double payment is linked to the onward issue of inflation. As prices of average goods continue to climb, many recipients of Social Security benefits have been struggling to give up their basic expenses. The government has stated that the issue payment is part of an effort to help alleviate several of these financial burdens. Yeah. Thing is, that issue check is not a one-time occurrence. Actors expecting that more steps will be taken to address inflation depend on these who depend on the government air. And okay, next, one announcement has been met with relief. It has also raised question about the long-term sustainability of such measures. The impact of these payments is being closely monitored by government officials, and questions about whether such measures will continue in the further are yet to be answered. Next, seniors will be eligible for double payments. The double payments will apply to all individuals receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and the vendors. But not all recipients will receive 5 additional payments at the same time. Social Security payments are issued on a set schedule depending on the recipient, but debate on the day of the month they typically receive their benefits. Okay? Depending on when they mention who falls, recipients may receive the double payments either early or later in the month. Nice. For those who are unfamiliar with the specific payment schedule for each type of vendors, there's breakdown.
So if you check your account and see 2 deposits in July, don't celebrate just yet. You're not getting extra money. You're just getting it at unusual times. And this is exactly how thousands of people get scammed or mismanage their benefits. The danger of misunderstanding. Let's say you didn't know this was happening. You log into your account on July 3rd and see 2 deposits. You think, wow, maybe there's a stimulus. Maybe Social Security finally increased my check. So what do? You spend it. Then August rolls around and your account is empty. Now you're behind on rent. Your meds are overdue. And worst of all, you don't know why you didn't get paid. This happens every year to thousands of recipients who weren't prepared. I'm telling you right now, don't be one of them. Real life example. Let me tell you about Linda, a 62-year-old grandmother living in the warm suburbs of Arizona. Linda's only source of income is her SSI check, which she carefully budgets each month to cover rent, medication, groceries, and a few small treats for her grandkids. But in July 2023, she noticed something strange. 2 direct deposits hit her account. At first, she thought maybe it was a cost of living adjustment or a summer bonus, something no one warned her about. So, with a sense of relief and excitement, she used part of the extra payment to finally fix her old car, and even took her grandchildren to the local amusement park, a rare treat she hadn't enjoyed in years. But that happiness didn't last long. August arrived, and Linda checked her bank account, expecting her regular deposit. But there was nothing. No payment, no explanation, just silence. Panic set in. Her electricity bill was due. Her rent wasn't far behind. She called the SSA hotline, waited hours, and finally learned the truth. The first July check was her August payment, sent early due to a calendar shift. But no one had told her. No alerts, no clear warnings. And now, because she thought she'd gotten extra, she was in financial trouble, forced to borrow money from neighbors just to keep her power on. Linda's story isn't unique. It's a warning. This is the reality many Americans face when they aren't properly informed. She didn't make a mistake. She was never told. The problem isn't people mismanaging money. It's the system not communicating these shifts properly. That's why videos like this matter, because no one else is going to walk you through it like this. And here's the suspense. Third, create a backup month fund, even if it's just 20 month. That way, when a no payment month arrives, you're not scrambling. And if you're caring for someone who receives benefits, teach them. This isn't just about you. It's about family, dignity, and peace of mind. Before we wrap up, I need you to do 3 things. Hit that like button. It tells the algorithm that this info matters. Subscribe, because I'll be breaking down all future SSA calendar changes, COLA updates, and benefit news before they happen. And share this with someone you care about, because you might be prepared, but millions aren't. You could be the reason someone avoids financial disaster this year. Closing line. This July, don't let the double deposit fool you. This isn't luck. It's a system glitch that you must outsmart. Remember, smart money is planned money. And now, you're ahead of the curve. See you in the next video. Stay informed, stay empowered. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is based on publicly available SSA calendars, benefit schedules, and expert interpretations. Always consult directly with the Social Security Administration or a licensed advisor for personal guidance. Here's the part nobody's talking about, and the reason you need to stay alert. This July could be just the start of a series of strange shifts in Social Security payment timing. I've seen the 2025 SSA calendar, and guess what? September and December will also have quirks. That means multiple months this year will show 0 payments, unless you understand how the timing works. But here's the twist. Some analysts believe a permanent SSA payment restructuring may be on the table, something that could eliminate these early payments and instead delay benefits permanently. We're talking policy-level changes, and if you're not informed, it could hit you harder than any calendar shuffle. So I ask you, are you ready if things change? What you can do. Let's turn this confusion into confidence. First, log into SSA.gov and set up email and text alerts. Second, check your payment history and make a note in your calendar. Mark your real pay dates.